Ladies and gents, NTV here with some more Pokemon Emerald. Last episode, we completed the Battle Factory. This episode, we're going to the Battle Palace, and I have another guest with me.
Hey there everyone, Aries and here.
Yep. She is someone that I know that plays Xenoblade, and I asked her if she wanted to join along in one of these episodes, so yay.
It's been a very long time since I've even seen anything relating to Pokemon Emerald as well, so I thought it would be interesting.
Yeah. And the Battle Palace, it's not my favorite place because you don't get to control your Pokemon, but whatever. Have you ever done the Battle Frontier in Emerald?
I had never gotten to that point in my own playthrough, but I did watch Emil when that was still going on.
Yeah, the Battle Palace is not fun, and of course I've speed up the first set of battles in this and then show off the Frontier Brain battle, or battles.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah, because you have to do 7 battles in a row, and then after 3 sets of 7, you fight the Frontier Brain for the first time. I think that's how it is.
If I remember correctly, Emil's... No, that was in a... I forget, that there was something funny that involved one of Emil's Pokemon getting like 5 criticals in a row with something.
Probably. It's been a while since I've watched his Emerald Let's Play.
Yeah. Ironically, that was the first LP of his I had ever watched.
Mine was Fire Red.
I started watching him right as he finished Emerald, so I just kind of watched some of the ending stuff of it, just see if I liked him. And then by the time I finished that, he started playing Super Paper Mario.
Yeah, I think I started watching him, by the time Fire Red was just starting, or a little bit after it just started, then I've been sticking with his videos ever since.
Yeah.
And yeah, a lot of my inspirations for this Let's Play do come from Chugga, or Emil, or I don't know, I'll just call him either.
Yeah. More or less, I just call him Emil because A, it's simpler to say, and most people already know what that is.
Yeah.
Also, to answer a question before we start recording, is that on my Armorless run of Xenoblade, I have a Muscle Up and Ether Defense on Dunban, Strength, Agility, and Ether Defense on Rhine, Agility on Charla, and Ether Defense and Muscle Up on Shulk.
Oh, cool. Yeah, we were talking about Xenoblade, right before we started doing this. You should play Xenoblade.
It is a very good game, just don't be me and do an Armorless run.
Or be me and spend 300 plus hours. That's a lot of time.
I don't think I've ever done that.
I mean, I
Oh my gosh, that is the actual name of that wall.
What wall?
When you go to the fortress in Satoral Marsh, there's a wall behind the throne, and it's called the Wall of Sin.
Yes, it is. Yeah.
I saw a photo of that and I thought it was fake, but no, that's the actual name of it.
Yeah, it's in that big fortress that has a giant lizard thing, right?
Yeah. Also, that giant lizard thing has taken my life more times than it should.
Yeah.
I even challenged it once at level 35 and it still killed my party.
Yeah, it's pretty hard. Especially when I didn't know what I was doing in Xenoblade.
Yeah, I feel that's most people with their first time playing the game.
Yeah. I mean, when on my second playthrough I took a look at the mechanics and really learned how to play.
I only figured out how to play because of Emil, because it's I started playing, and then I stopped because I was with Shulk alone and I just kept dying to everything around me, so I'm what am I supposed to do? So once you explained that you don't want Shulk fighting alone because he's very weak,
yeah,
just to get on with the story, grab some quests, and then do that when you have a second party member with you.
I remember when I first got the game, I stopped playing for a bit, and I completely forgot about the whole break, topple, and daze thing, so I had a hard time against Zord.
Oh, yeah, I bet that was... I think if I remember my own first playthrough correctly, that Zord gave me trouble too. Not because I forgot about break topple days, it's just that I couldn't figure out how to get anything done. on that. Like, he just kept beating me over and over.
Yeah. Yeah, Zord is pretty tough too, so... Oh wow, I already beat all of the 7 battles, cool. Passed me, did a good job. Wasn't even paying attention really, we were just talking about Xenoblade.
Yep. And I am in very dangerous territory right now in said game. I should probably not be here.
Last time I stopped playing, I was at Aerith Sea, so... That's a thing.
Well, for me it depends on which file, so...
Yeah.
Like, the one I have right now is in Satoral Marsh, the other I have at Valak Mountain, and then there's a third that's still in Colony 9.
Nice.
But that's just mostly for looking at NPCs.
Yeah, NPCs. There's a lot of NPCs in that game. Oh, cool, the Frontier Brain is here. His name is Spencer.
Spencer, with an S.
Yeah. And he gives the spirit symbol. Which is why this episode is called Fighting Spirit.
That makes a lot of sense, actually.
Every episode, like, has a pun in it, and I'm so glad. Oh yeah, I should probably list off his Pokemon. He has Crobat, with a Bright Powder, Fly, Confuse Ray, and Toxic, and Double Team. It's not fun, but my Metagross walls it, so I'm good. And what else? He also has a Slacking with Scope Lens, Brick Break, Shadow Ball, Earthquake, and Swagger, and a Lapras with Quick Claw, Horn Drill, Ice Beam, Confuse Ray, and Protect. All of his Pokemon are a pain. That's all I have to say, especially if you're not controlling your Pokemon because this place is stupid.
Yeah, that just sounds like it.
Yeah, and like the way your Pokemon attacks is dependent on its nature, so like some Pokemon will have a nature where they'll use offensive moves, another will have one where they use defensive moves. It's just a pain to deal with.
Sounds like it.
Yep. No Slacking. This one doesn't have Hyper Beam, because he has another one for the Gold Simple fight.
Hyper Beam is quite the pain.
It is. I mean, it's not good normally, but it works well with Slacking because its ability makes it not do anything on the recharge turn for Hyper Beam, so... Not really wasting any time with that.
Yeah, so...
Didn't Chugga use Slacking?
Yes, and he named it after his cat. Even though the Slacking was a
Yeah. Yeah. That was interesting, I guess.
Yeah. You know, just speaking of Emil and things having to do with the opposite gender or something like that. At the point of this being recorded, I had posted a picture this morning of Emil, John, and Tim as the characters they're playing in Mario Party 5. So therefore,
Yep, and
Emil is in Daisy's
Chugga
dress.
is Daisy. Yeah.
Yeah. Very funnily enough, though, Emil and John retweeted the picture on Twitter, so...
Yeah, I saw that. It was
So, if
very
you guys
interesting, it
actually
made me laugh.
want to see it, if you want to see the picture, my Twitter is Arizonia1. Just plain as simple as that.
Oh, cool. Silver symbol. Yeah, the spirit symbol is a thing.
Hooray!
Now we have to do the gold symbol fight, which is even more of a pain because you have to win 42 battles in a row.
Ouch.
Yeah. I believe it took me quite a few attempts to get that far.
That sounds like it.
Yeah. Like, this is my least favorite place, but I'm glad you don't have to battle as much to get to the Frontier Brain as compared to the other places.
Yeah,
There's the symbol. It's shiny.
very shiny indeed. You know, speaking of shiny, why the heck was that even a mechanic in Gen 4 where you had to polish your badges?
I don't know. Maybe it's because the DS had a touchscreen and they're like, you want to touch the screen, so shine up your badges. That's my reasoning.
I don't really have a fond memory of Gen 4 because A, the games were slow, and my dog chewed up my copy of Pearl.
Ooh.
So, I'm not really fond of Gen 4 too much, but I know I have a lot of stupid stories of when I play games, because it's like, I can do some pretty incompetent things. I didn't actually know you could shine the badges. I just kind of tapped
I figured that out from, I think, either the guidebook or just reading online. I don't remember. Oh, Arcanine, that's right.
Well, I definitely didn't.
Yeah, Arcanine here has a White Herb, Overheat, Extreme Speed, Roar, and Protect. That's a thing. Oh, critical, cool. Past me is lucky. And here's the Slacking with Hyper Beam.
Hello, Slacking with Hyper Beam.
It has Shadow Ball and Earthquake like the last one, and it has Yawn instead of Swagger.
Huh.
This one's male.
Yeah, I noticed that.
I think for the Frontier Brains Pokemon, their genders are randomized each time you fight them.
So,
I think.
That's just a thing.
Yeah. I don't know why, I guess. I really don't know why that's a decision on their part, but whatever. Oh, and Flygon. I used Flygon for this fight? Huh.
Don't you love it when you completely forget what you did?
Yeah, like I said before, like all the footage for the Battle Frontier, the Battle Frontier is like all pre-recorded because it took so long to get all this done, so I don't remember anything that I did.
It sounds like me trying to get back into recording, but I really can't because my capture card is kind of bust.
Yeah, I've had problems with my capture card before, so I can understand that kind of pain.
Yeah, so that's why I've been trying to just do filler stuff from games on my computer. That's why I had the Oregon Trail, FTL, a little bit of Honey Pop.
Oh, I didn't even bother to like list off what this Suicune had. It has a King's Rock, Surf, Bite, Blizzard, and Calm Mind, but I killed it
It's already
anyways.
dead by that point.
Yeah. And we get the gold symbol for that. And he unleashed his brethren? I don't know what that means.
Well, that's clearly a job well done for you.
Yeah. I'm still shocked that I didn't have a hard time with the fight itself, but getting to the fight was a pain. And I don't need my notebook anymore. Cool.
Nope.
Because I write notes for my Pokemon stuff.
Makes sense. It's good to have notes for some things. I just kind of wing it with all of my stuff.
I wing it with my blind stuff at least, because I have to.
True, but I'm saying, like, even my actual LPs, I just wing it.
Oh yeah, there's the gold symbol now. And we're actually almost at the end of the episode. Because I do the thing where I run to a random spot and then stand still.
Hey, that's not too bad for some people.
Yeah. Well, since we're at the end, thanks for joining me.
Thanks for having me.
Yep, it was fun.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. So I guess I'll see you guys next time for whatever the next facility is. I don't remember.
Well, good luck.
Later.